bad. Only the scope of OC to be found.
Nice sharp shot from OC at the end, and yeah, that's what I was kind of expecting once the rifles came out. You know, kind of a solid round victory for NRG. Although there were a couple of moments where you're like, okay, maybe Lag can come through, do some damage. Although on the tail end in a 1v4, getting one, not that big of a deal. All right, let's see what's going to happen here once the AKs are out across the board for Lag. First, registered, of course, by NRG. And I felt like when NRG were winning with Breeze in the roster, that things were looking very solid for them. It looked like an untouchable team. When they started to be challenged, that's when it got a little bit concerning. But I imagine there's just going to be a period of adjustment with Bro being added to the roster. We might see some rounds where we're like, okay, this looks a little bit disjointed. But, you know, as it stands, we're still early on into this.
This is an A-split exec being thrown in here. That Molotov's uncomfortable. It's going to rumble the players in camera. Oh, but Hex does still get the first, and no one's there. The spacing on that, if somebody had gone forward with Weezer, Hex was very much exposed. That was super tradable. But it seems like they were of two minds, right? Because Weezer's flying into the fray like this is the hit. Meanwhile, the A-main players hadn't even moved. These mid players are still stuck in by the doors. That doesn't feel like all five players being on the same page. And now there's a minute on the clock. They've lost a guy. They're down into a 5v4. Now, Resmoke has just come up on what they want to do. And this is looking very tentative. Reclear's coming in towards mid. Hex could be a huge problem. No one's watching for this. No one's watching for this. Oh, no.
Oh, my God.
Turn.
Knife out.
Oh, spotted. Tagged up. Should be tradable. Player does survive at the very least. Molotov goes down. OC, though, came off the angle to throw that Molotov. So they're actually able to get past the scope. So this has worked out for them. That distraction in towards mid